What is up everybody, my name is Tonny and I'm here with another Warframe guide video, and in this video we will be looking at the Kuva Hek. So I do have three builds for you guys. The first build will be the Riven version. This one has puncture, critical damage, and the heat. Now this weapon is actually made for my bigger Hek, so keep in mind about that. So this build is primarily made for the alternative fire. So I do have the primed tactical pump here for the reload speed, which is a must-have. And then we got the critical deceleration, which is definitely a mandatory mod here. So laser sight's pretty much obsolete now, sadly, because, well, critical deceleration is better. Then we got all these prime mods here with the galvanized hell and the vigilante supplies for extra crit chance of the enhancement of the damage or the multiplier, whatever. And then primary deadhead, which is a must-have here. I do have a magnetic element on this weapon, and I do not wish to make a heat element on this because I don't want to spend so much time on this weapon. You know, when it comes to elements in this game, you guys will notice that there's some changes to elements throughout the entire, well, game development or game content. You got like changes to heat, changes to viral and stuff. So I like to diverse myself in terms of elements. But if you guys do have heat on this weapon, don't worry, I have a build for that. But when it comes to the elements here, magnetic and heat, it's not that big of a deal in my experience. I mean, sure, it's a little bit bad because obviously magnetic and heat doesn't work well. But when it comes to the high level enemies, it's pretty decent enough to the point where I can pretty much one-shot them. So I have a second build here which does not have heat and magnetic only, but has viral as well. Only thing missing is radiation, which obviously I can't fit it here, but if you have all those four, you guys pretty much have a really good combo for the Savite mod here. So this build is not made for the alternative fire, but it's just your everyday left click shooting. So I have Blaze, critical deceleration, all these other mods here. Pretty much self-explanatory here, but make sure you guys do have Savvy here for the, or Savvy for the elements here, and all these procs and status elements or whatever. And you got the vigilante supplies again, and when it comes to this, you guys can swap it out for acceleration if you guys can, but obviously I don't want to polarize that. Otherwise, you guys can replace the mod here with the regular acceleration if you guys want to save your mod capacity. And then you have the primary deadhead here. So here is another build, and now this build obviously does not work with my element because it's completely broken if I use this build. But this is just an example of if you guys do have heat on your element or on your weapon, you guys can use this build entirely. It should be a heat viral build with hunter munitions, proccing its slash procs, and you got the critical deceleration for critical chance, Savite for, well, the slash procs. Well, since you have that slash procs, might as well have that galvanized savvy. And then if you guys want to get reload speed, you guys can to put on here if you guys want for your left clicks or alternative fire, but I don't think that is needed since, well, you should be 1 to 2 shotting enemies with this build here. And with the vigilante supplies, again, acceleration or galvanized acceleration. So we will test out my first build with level 180 heavy gunners. I'm gonna set up the first kill here. Obviously I can't one shot without any buffs on the procs or whatever, so I'm just gonna go ahead and land one headshot there, do another one. Now I can pretty much one-shot anybody. Now you guys can actually one-shot the Corpus Liches with this weapon for some reason. Maybe because of the magnetic proc or whatever. If you guys have the correct statuses, you guys can one-shot the Corpus Liches for sure. But look at that. Look at the damage. It's decent enough. I would say it's not the best. Obviously I have magnetic and heat, which again does not work really well together, but I can still one-shot. So that just meets its goal right there. Okay, so here is the second build. I'm going to do headshots here. Now you guys can tell that the first build is a little bit overkill when it comes to lower enemies, because obviously if you guys build up your procs with the galvanized mods correctly, you guys can one-shot these guys if you guys aim for the head. So let's go ahead and get that example out there. So I think I killed a few guys already. Go ahead and one-shot these guys now. I missed a headshot, but that's okay. But you guys get the idea though. And that is it for this video. I'm not going to be showing the third build because my build does not work well with that third build, but it should work if you guys have heat on your weapon, because I'm pretty damn sure a lot of people here now has heat on their Kuva weapons. So if you guys do enjoy this video, give it a like, subscribe to support my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, you guys, peace out.